Yep, episode 113 coming at you. Christian Michael here. I was gonna do something different, but I still got one more Batman figure to review from the DC Multiverse from the Batman vs. Superman collection. So I said, before we move on to anything else, let's just get the last Batman figure out of the way, right? Okay. So, here he is. Just straight up old Batman. Boom. From the DC Comics Multiverse, Batman vs. Superman. You can take a peek at the side of the package there with a little blurb about the Bat. You can see the other figures in the set. We've already reviewed Armored Batman. We are not going to be reviewing Wonder Woman or Superman because we're not getting them. Initially, when this came out, I was against getting him because I thought he looked too much like this guy, Fat Man. But then, when I saw him in person, I noticed that it was pretty much like an almost completely different figure, aside from like the gray suit and the similarities in the bat symbol. So I decided to pick him up and add him to the collection. I call him Fat Man because this is from The Dark Knight Returns, and you can see how much bigger he is than all the other Batmen that have been portrayed in animation and in live-action movies. But still, this is one of my favorite Batman. This might be my favorite Batman action figure that I own. I don't know if it's this or the one that we reviewed in episode 112, the Unmasked Batman from Batman vs. Superman. But this is really cool. I love this figure. So, this is Batfleck in his just straight up Batman attire. We reviewed Nightmare Batman, we reviewed Unmasked Batman, we reviewed Armored Batman. So now it's just time to do straight up old Batman. So we'll cut the box open and we'll see what we got inside. Alright. Again, I'm going to take a look at this. This 8-figure series is to build Batman's grapnel blaster. I have most of the parts, but not all of them, and don't really care to get all of them because I don't want all the figures. The piece that comes with this is shaped like the bat symbol, so there may be some like display thing we could do with that. But if you see on the back, it's there it is down there. It's the base for the grapnel blaster. Alright, so other than that, this Batman comes with no accessories, but still really cool, nice looking Batman figure. Here you can see, right there, we're turning around, see the black cape. So, and again, like with the Batman Unmasked, you cannot pull the cape off because it's like, there's like a piece in there that it connects into, so I don't know why you would want to take the cape off of Batman, but if you thought about it, you can't. So, there you go. Batman. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Batman. So, if you take a look at the Dark Knight Returns Batman and Batman vs. Superman, Batman side by side, you can see that it's not really the same figure. I mean, the gray's a little darker on this one. The belt's all yellow on this one. Even the bat symbols are, I mean, I don't know what I was looking at when I first saw them because they're not even, I mean, they're fatter and, you know, less pronounced with the bat wings, like as seen like in some of the other ones, like the Dark Knight or Keaton's Batman, but they're not really even close to being the same. So there they are side by side. And this is a good comparison point because if you've seen The Dark Knight Returns, you can see that they took some stuff from that movie and put it in Batman vs. Superman. Not everything, but some stuff. They definitely, it was, I would have to say that I'd be surprised if somebody would actually tell me that they did not use it as a reference point, because I watched Batman vs. Superman, and I meant to say that I watched The Dark Knight Returns a day or two before I saw Batman vs. Superman, and a lot of stuff, there was a lot of similar stuff in there. So, and if you want to see some articulation, he does have a chest joint there, I guess you would call it, but it doesn't bend too far forward. No rotation there at the bicep, elbow joint, his wrists do rotate, head rotates, got some up and down movement. The legs, it wants to do the that Russian dance, the yeah, whatever it is that they do. You can tell me in the comments below what it's called, even if I was even close to it. But his legs do go out like that, rotate, knee joint, and an ankle joint rotates at the knee. So, you know, you got very good articulation on this. Some people have told me, you know, you don't go over the articulation in the figures, and I'm like, okay. So I just did now. So now we got articulation on this. To me, I mean, the articulation doesn't really matter that much because I don't really pose them. I mean, they're just basically like chilling. Like, if I can get some arm movement, that's all I'm looking for. Because maybe I want one Batman to be with his fist down, the other one with his, like, all mean, mugging, and maybe another one flexing a little bit. But as long as I got some arm movement, all the other bells and whistles that they put on these are just that to me, bells and whistles. They really don't mean much. You want to take a nice, good peek at the face there. There's Batman. Batman. So there you go. Overall, really cool figure. I mean, you could say what you want about the movie itself, but they did an awesome job with the Batman figures. The only, out of the 4 that we reviewed that came in this set, the only one that I'm not in love with is the Armored Batman, because he's too clunky and he won't stand up on his own. I have to lean him up against the back wall of my display case, so he's just like chilling. But other than that, the other Nightmare Batman, Unmasked Batman, and now Batman, they're all pretty cool. So, I bet you all saw the Suicide Squad trailer, right? Yeah, you did. Pretty badass. This is not anything to do with the Suicide Squad other than this is Harley Quinn pop. Boom. This is from, I should have showed you the box first, but here it is. It's from the Arkham Asylum game. These are probably a year or two old now, but I just picked up Batman, Joker, and Harley from this set. There you can see who else is in the set. Figured I'd open her up and just show her off because of the relevance to the Suicide Squad trailer. Easy for me to say. That was just released. So there's Harley. There's the back. I've only played one Batman Arkham game, and it was the one that was just released on PS4. Is that Arkham City or Arkham? I don't know the timeline of them. We'll just say that since I'm having trouble speaking today. So I don't really know much about this Harley other than I wanted a Harley Quinn pop, and this one was cooler than the traditional comic one where she's wearing the red and black jester suit. Jesus, I gotta end this before I'm just tripping over everything this morning. So there you go. It really has nothing to do. I just wanted to show it off and give you a little added taste of something else. They are making, I'm picking, see, this is the armored, this is not the armored Batman I'm talking about, but this is another armored Batman, and he doesn't stand up either. He keeps falling down. So there's just something with the armored Batmen that have come out in the toy lines that they just don't want to stand up on their own. They're being enormous pains in the ass. So I might have to do something about it. Anyway, you didn't hear me say that. They are making pops for the Suicide Squad. I've seen them. Definitely going to pick up the Joker and Harley Quinn. The other ones, if somebody impresses me in the movie and they steal the show and they become a favorite of mine, maybe I'll get them. But to start out, I will be getting the Joker and Harley. I believe they're being released in June. GameStop has them on pre-order already. I'm not going to pre-order pops. Amazon doesn't, but you can buy the whole set for like $150. Just go right ahead and do that. But I'll wait till they're individually released, pay my $10, and just be on my way. So, episode 113 has reached its conclusion. In episode 112, I did say that my plan was to just rip out a bunch of these and just post them over time as I get transitioned after my wedding into my new living space. But I just don't see how it's going to happen. Today is Thursday, the 14th. We got 2 days until the wedding. I might be able to shoot one tomorrow, time permitting, but there's just no chance for me to do multiple figure reviews. So if I can get one done tomorrow, great. You probably won't see it until after the wedding, though. but this will be the last. This is probably the last figure review you will see before I get married. When I come back, you know, I'll be different. Probably not, though, because I'll be shooting it before the wedding, but in real life, and I get confused with this timeline shit. You know, it confuses me. The Terminator and the Community did it, and the Flash, and like, oh, in this timeline and that timeline. But if I shoot a video when I'm not married and I release it when I'm married, am I really married? It gets to you, man. It's very, very confusing. All right, so a lot of you have sent over well wishes, and I greatly appreciate it. Really gets me right here. And I'm being serious when I say that. No, I can be sarcastic at times, but yes, I do very much appreciate all the well wishes you have sent me and my soon-to-be bride. Like I said, I probably won't see you guys until after the wedding, even though I plan on making a video tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And it will be a wrestling figure. I promise that. Promise that tomorrow we will do a wrestling figure. But you probably won't see it till Monday. I keep saying tomorrow, 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 but I'm probably not going to post it till Monday. But you guys get the idea. So, Batman from Batman vs. Superman. We took a quick look at the Arkham Asylum Harley Quinn pop. And that's all I got. So, be sure to rate, comment, share, and subscribe. You know, give me one of these. There's a little thumb somewhere below this video. Give me the one that's pointed up, not the one that's pointed down. And follow me on Twitter, ready for it, at Christian_973. And there you go. I will see you in episode 114. When it will be released, I don't know. Just don't know. But again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the well wishes on my upcoming nuptials. And I'm tripping over every word that I say today, so I'll see you guys later.